Big month for all tech lovers. Past month has been major announcement in the tech industry. In this video, we are going to try to recap everything and bring it for you guys in one single video. Now, the motive is to cover as many things as I possibly can. If I miss out on something, please feel free to let me know down in the comments. We can look into it and bring it up in another video. But it has been raining tech this past month, especially in the gaming industry. We've got brand new products from PlayStation. We've got brand new products from Valve and Steam. Further, we're going to talk about all the new mobile phones. We're going to discuss electronic vehicles. Specifically, we're going to talk about them in terms of Pakistan. So let's dive into it. Welcome back to RoseTube. Subscribe if you still haven't. We're going to try to bring out content like this for you guys every month and try to give you sort of like a recap. First, let's talk about the thing I personally am most excited about. That is the new PlayStation monitor. Now, you see, up until this moment, I've always been waiting to get a monitor. For some reason, I did not manage to get one. But finally, when I see this, maybe all the puzzle pieces are falling right into the right places, and it just seems like it was meant to be. So this new PlayStation monitor, we saw a short trailer from PlayStation. It's in white color, looked like slim bezels, and then you see a stand pull out where you put your controller and it charges as well. Pretty cool, right? Let's talk about some of its specs. The resolution on this monitor is going to be QHD, which is quad high definition. Now, this is not exactly 4K. It's 2560 pixels into 1440 pixels. It's not fully 4K. It's not Ultra HD. Slightly, I was disappointed with that part because your PS5 does have the capability of producing 4K. So at least they should have given us 4K at least at 60 FPS. But anyways, QHD is still good enough. Refresh rate on this thing is 240 Hertz. That is amazing. Of course, this monitor is from PlayStation, so the best connectivity you're gonna get is with your PlayStation, but it just doesn't only connect with your PlayStation. You can connect it with your MacBook, you can connect it with your PC. In this monitor, you'll get two ports of HDMI 2.1, a DisplayPort 1.4, a USB-C connection, USB-A connection, and a 3.5mm jack, of course, for your headphones. It also comes with built-in stereo speakers. They've teased this monitor through a trailer right now, but I'm pretty sure this is launching in early 2026 in the US and Japan. The price yet has not been announced. Of course, just like the PlayStations and other PS products, they're not directly manufactured in Pakistan. They're always imported. So it's going to have duties and other taxes on it as well. You can estimate the price of this in Pakistan from between 90 to 120,000 Pakistan rupees. Moving on, PlayStation also announced Pulse speakers. They're calling it the Pulse Elevate. Again, these speakers can be connected with your PC, your Mac, your television, but they're made for PlayStation, so they're going to have the best connectivity with the PlayStation. We all know this feature on the PlayStation with the 3D audio. So these speakers are going to be best compatible with that feature, and they're going to exactly give you the sound of how the game is meant to be. Obviously, we got to test it out on how they work. They come with a built-in mic as well. With the PlayStation, you can connect them wirelessly, and this is confirmed that they're coming in a black color and a white color. Next up, what's new with Steam? Valve just dropped a hardware bomb in this current month, November 2025. They're coming out with 4 new products. First up is the new Steam Frame. This is a brand new VR headset. Now, if you know Steam, this has been one of the biggest gaming platforms ever. Most of the games on Steam are very cheap in price compared to other platforms. Next up is the Steam Machine. They are finally coming out with their own console. It was black color. I saw some RGB lights running through it as well. It looked pretty good. The design looked good. They're claiming it's going to be 6 times more powerful than Steam Deck. This is likely to launch early 2026. Then comes a new Steam controller. Now, the controller looked slightly weird, to be very honest, because, you know, I've been a PlayStation guy from day one, or if you want to say from PlayStation 1. So we PlayStation guys are used to the controller of the PlayStation, and it's very hard for us to digest a new design. Now, I don't know how it feels because I've not held it yet, but the design looked a little off. Now, might be good, might be useful. Wait to find out. This controller's connectivity is going to be amazing. It can connect to your smartphones, your PCs. Obviously, the new console Steam is coming out themselves. Again, talking about them in Pakistan, they're going to be imported with taxes and duties. We don't know the prices of them yet, but stick to our channel to find out more. Now, let's jump into the category of smartphones. There's been some big launches and announcements in smartphones. First up is the OnePlus 15. This phone comes with the Snapdragon 8 Elite chip. They're even giving us a 7,300 milliamp hours of battery. I mean, that's huge. Refresh rate on this phone is not 120 Hz, it's 165 Hz. Can't wait to see what that smoothness feels like. We're still waiting on what the price is going to be in Pakistan. Next up is the Realme 8 GT Pro. This also comes with the Snapdragon 8 Elite chip. Screen on this is going to be QHD 144 Hz. Is this a trend? Crossing 120 Hz now? Not as much as the OnePlus 15, but the battery on this is 7,000 milliamp hours. That's pretty huge as well. And the thing with these phones are they charge so fast now. I mean, the charging times are reducing so much that's another aspect when you test batteries. Next is the Oppo Find X9 and X9 Pro. Another interesting smartphone that's coming is the Lava Acne 4. Did I pronounce it right? This phone is going to be a mid-range phone with 7,000 milliamp hours of battery. I believe this is a new benchmark now, 7,000 or above. Screen's gonna be 120 Hz. And finally, an iQOO 0015 gaming smartphone. It's gonna have a Q3 chip. Stay tuned for more details. Let's slightly discuss the EV industry. No major EV launches or announcements this month, but in terms of Pakistan, we just had the event, PAPS 2025. A lot of vehicles was announced in this event. Shenzhen came up with a lot of vehicles. GWM came up with a lot of vehicles. MG finally announced the brand new pickup truck U9. Oh God, why are things so expensive? To check out more details on this, what a better channel than Park Wheels itself. So tune in there for more vehicle details. Now wrapping up, this is all the products we are aware about that they're coming out. Either they've been announced or they're going to launch soon. As this tech comes out, my priority is to bring maximum things here, review it for you guys, let you know. Finally, I'm so happy with how the family on this channel is growing. I thank you guys so much for that. A lot of good content planned in the future. Subscribe for that. Your support will be much appreciated. And I will catch you in the next one. In case I've missed out on some of the launches or tech news, feel free to let me know in the comments. I'll put my research into it, bring it up in the next video. Until then, thank you and goodbye.